Hello and welcome to Veinrider. This is an incremental, sort of Flappy Bird inspired thing that we're going to be playing today. Now this is actually very, very cool. Extremely cool. If you know anything about Flappy Bird, or at the very least if you know anything about these kinds of games, you're going to know that upgrades are the name of the game. Oh yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to press space. Obviously, just bear in mind, I have been playing this game quite a lot. As a result, as you might expect, I do have a lot of upgrades, and so I am going to have a much more advanced ship than you'll start off with. If you'd like to check out the game, by the way, there is a link in the description. Probably a good idea to add it to your Steam wishlist if you're interested, and all that wonderful stuff. Now, bear in mind, there are multiple different kinds of gems. There are red gems, there are blue gems, I believe there are also, I think, green. I don't actually know about that. Don't quote me on that. We're going to take a look in just a sec. Ooh, cargo reduces engine performance. Okay, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, we've picked up way too many of these, but that's okay. We're actually doing remarkably well. Why am I doing so well? Usually I've died by this point. So this is kind of interesting to me. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but there you go. And that's it. We did it! So that's it. Now, bear in mind, every single time you go into a run, you have a small mission to complete. And either you get a mission to get total distance, or total amounts of gems, or a single mission amount of gems. So, for example, sometimes they'll say, get 10 gems, or get 20 gems in a single run, and stuff like that. Otherwise, here is the upgrade tree. This is currently the upgrade tree in the demo. Now, bear in mind, there are huge amounts of upgrades, of course, and I'm going to assume, by the amount that I can zoom out here, that there will be a massive upgrade tree in this game. And just take a look at what we can currently get. So, we have the ability to increase our HP. We have the extension of our pickup radius. We have the ability to reveal red minerals hidden in terrain, like I'm showing you there when we were in the mission. And we also, this is very good, have the ability to use our magnet to break minerals out of rocks, out of bricks, which is really useful. We also have soil softener, which reduces soil toughness by yet another 25%. So that's extremely good. I think we have 75% soil soften now, or something like that. And we also have increased red mineral spawn rate by 25%, 10% chance for big red minerals that are worth double, and we also have widening gaps and slightly eases tunnel density even more. And then we also have survey optics, which allows us to increase the camera zoom out, improving visibility, and so on and so forth. Now, as you can see, there are blue gems over here. Now, blue gems, as you can see, are actually extremely useful. So we are going to try and upgrade some of these. We're going to upgrade this, which is upgradable with red gems at the moment. Ooh, yeah, this is really good. Look at that. So some of these are going to require blue gems. So how do we get blue gems? I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Yeah, everything else is maxed out here. Obviously, as you might expect, there are a couple of upgrades, and most notably red processing, expedition grant red, and mineral repair that are all locked because this is a demo, of course. So we won't be able to do anything with that. But yes, we also have starting with more fuel and indeed increasing vertical thrust so we can ascend and descend faster. Yes, and otherwise we're just going to go in and let's do it. So how are we going to get blue gems? Well, blue gems are available in alternate sections of the map. So for example, what does that mean? Well, it means let's go downwards. Let's go downwards. So we're going to do that. We're going to go like this. There you go. And now we already have the ability to get some blue gems, as you see right here. But of course, we had to go through the environment and we actually took a lot of damage right there. We actually took some pretty hefty damage. So kind of harsh with that, and maybe, just maybe, oh, never mind. Okay. I was going to say, maybe, just maybe, we're going to have the ability to go quite far here. But no, of course not, no. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. I am very much hoping that I'll be able to find some gems down below here that will enable me to kind of tunnel through. Here we go. Nice. That was... yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, the purple. Yeah, so the purple, right? The purple soil is extremely dense, as you might expect. And as a result, it is extremely damaging to our hull. As you saw beforehand, we were able to travel extremely, extremely far in the red section of the map. But if we go down here, boom, look at how much it loses us when we hit the purple. It's actually kind of insane. So obviously we're going to try to... There we go. Be careful. Don't get ourselves hit. Don't get ourselves hit. We're going to try and see if we can do a little bit better this time. I'm hopeful to get at least three of these blue gems, please. I'm dead. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Well, it's okay, though. It's okay, because as you can see, we did get a mission complete. Exit the soil region. Well, I've actually already done that once, so that's pretty nice. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to attract nearby blue minerals. That's what we're going to do here. And then we've got even more, as you can see right here. Reduces a base sediment toughness by 10%. That is extremely useful. Going to be taking that. And... we have this as well, which enables us to increase vertical thrust further. That's actually kind of useful. I think we'll probably do that, right? Yeah, let's do it. And then you have Mining Pulse, which unfortunately is locked in the demo, but I am very intrigued to see what Mining Pulse actually does. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to see that in the full version of the game when it comes out. So otherwise, let's actually see what we can do here. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Okay, here we go. We'll go down this way. Ah, shouldn't have gone that way. Shouldn't have gone that way. I did actually complete the mission, though, hilariously enough, whatever the mission was. And, well, I guess that's kind of good, right? Isn't that kind of good? But yeah, we want to escape the soil section. I think we already did that, actually. I think that's what the mission was. So we'll just pick up a bunch of reds here, and then we'll go through. There we go. Nice. It took massive damage, but that's okay. We've still got a decent amount of fuel, and we're hopefully not gonna... Ooh, that was close. That was a little bit too close. Okay. A little bit too close for my liking. You can also click, by the way, instead of using spacebar if you prefer. So, you know, obviously it's up to you. You know, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And hopefully I'm gonna... Oh, dear. Whoa, that's close. Wow, that's some close flying right there. Whoa, I'm not too pleased about this. Okay, whew. We've got a shield. Just bear that in mind. I do have a shield. Whenever I pick up blue gems, I gain a shield. I'm not sure what the shield actually does, by the way. As far as I'm aware, it obviously protects you from... I mean, it's pretty clear. It obviously protects you from damage, but I'm not entirely sure if it protects you from one hit or a certain amount of damage taken. So yeah, there's that. As you see here, make shield more resistant to damage. If we wanted to do that, we could increase the blue mineral spawn rate by 25%, which I think is probably the way to go, to be honest. So I think I'll take that. We also have this. Amplify the mineral magnet further to break minerals out of tougher bricks. Oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, I need to collect 100 minerals so that I can actually get that. That is going to be insanely strong for us. So yeah, that is what we are going to do. Let's go. Okay, so I'm actually going to see. Should we go upwards this time? Should I go up instead of going down? I'm actually not too sure. Let's try it. Okay, I don't even know what's up here, by the way. I've never been up here. Wait, is there actually something? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, is there something up there? No, apparently there is nothing. Yes. Apparently there is nothing. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hopeful for a little bit of a secret there, but no. Okay, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight down. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, oh, nice. We got the blue. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Let's be a little bit careful here. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Shield. I think it must be one hit. It seems like one hit. Because there's no way it's going to have a compounding effect or a multiplicative effect or anything like that, right? Ooh, close one. Okay, yeah, we just got the shield just beforehand. Let's go. I'm going to run out of fuel relatively soon, unfortunately, so that's kind of bad, but, you know, I can't really do much about that. We're picking up quite a lot of blue gems, though, which is really nice. There we go. Yes. Okay, here we go. This is where we are going to die. Yep, there you go. Very, very difficult to get through these walls, obviously, but you're going to need bigger upgrades. Earned by completing 4 missions. Use it to buy advanced upgrades. Yes, indeed. I am going to do that straight away. We're going to be doing this, which is going to pull minerals or break minerals out of tougher bricks, which is extremely nice. We could also reveal blue minerals hidden in terrain if we wanted to do that, or we could reduce the toughness of the base sediment, which I think we're probably going to do. anyway, because that costs red gems, and we have quite a few of those, so why not? And I think we're probably going to increase the spawn rate of the gems. And we bought all the upgrades already. Okay, and... oh no, mission 14 is locked! Oh no! Okay, well, that's fine, you know. It is a demo. I'm not supposed to actually complete the entire game in the demo, obviously. There is a demo available, by the way, if you want to play it too. You don't only have the option to add it to wishlist, there is a demo available, so you can, of course, play it as well. What do we want? I think extend the range of the magnet. I think that sounds fun. I think that sounds like the most fun. Let's just go straight down, shall we? Okay, there we go. Okay, that might make more sense, actually, because we now have the ability to kind of... well, we have the ability to do some cool things. So we can now go through... yes, there we go. Our magnet is actually breaking these things. Breaking the soil, or should we say the sediment. And it's making a big difference to our overall longevity here. This is great. Absolutely love that. I love it when games give you these really impactful upgrades. And that's the thing that I personally think every single game that wants to have upgrades or has upgrades should have in it. No matter what it is, whether it's an RPG or a game like this, which is an incremental game, of course, this is exactly what you want. You want there to be upgrades that are meaningful in some way or another. Because if they're not meaningful, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Anyway, there you go. We did actually get a huge number of really, really nice blue gems there. So we're going to be increasing the spawn rate once again. We're going to be revealing the blue minerals hidden. Burn less fuel when traveling. Okay, that sounds fantastic. Yes, burn even less fuel when traveling. That's great. And we can maybe even get something else. Yes, we can get the last level of this, or we can make the shield more resistant to damage. I think we will make the shield more resistant to damage. As you can see, blue processing is unfortunately locked. We are going to need to get purple gems. It seems like purple gems? I'm actually not entirely sure, obviously, about that. But yeah. Anyway, let's go down straight away again. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And we barely took any damage this time. Okay, that is actually hilarious. Okay, yes. The shield is the key. Oh yeah, the shield is absolutely the key. Shall we go down? Yep, we can go down and literally take no damage. Oh, look. It just says, wishlist, supported on Steam. That's what it says when you're... That's what it says when you make it all the way to the end. Or should we say all the way to the bottom. Now, the question is, can I actually go through here without taking any damage? Yes, I can. Look at that. I can literally go through basically everywhere right here, just purely because I have shield. If I'm going through with blue gems, if blue gems are right here, and I'm literally going through all blue gems, I quite literally cannot die. So basically, if you just get a bunch of blue gems, you'll be able to pass through all this sediment, as long as you have a slightly upgraded shield, of course. That does make a big difference. And once again, that's the kind of thing that you really want to see. You want these really, really meaningful... What? Oh. I made it all the way to... I've never been here before. What is this? I don't know what that is, but I've never made it there before, so that's kind of crazy. Okay, so we can actually just take this. I guess we'll take that. Let's see, what else do we want? Well, maximum shield capacity. Yeah, let's just get that as well. Everything is unlocked right here, apart from... I think apart from the sediment softener, but that is pretty much it. I don't think there will be any other upgrades that we have available here, unfortunately, because again, it is just a demo. But I have been really, really enjoying this game, and generally just playing quite a lot of it. And this is not usually my kind of game, right? This is not usually my kind of game, but I actually feel like this is extremely fun from the perspective of how far can I get in the next run? How far can I go? You know, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about here. And also, obviously, you know, scavenging as many blue gems as you can get your hands on and all that stuff. That really makes a huge difference. So the question is, are we actually going to be able to get beyond that blue section? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure about that. Shall we try it? Reduces engine performance. Yeah, well, currently, that is a bit of a problem. I'm wondering whether I'm going to be able to make it there in time, because I was actually running out of fuel beforehand as well, so this is maybe not going to work. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I might be able to make it. I highly doubt it. I made it! I made it through the blue. Okay, I made it through the blue, but now there are no gems. There are no gems here. I don't know. Wait a minute. I have no idea what this is, but I'm running out of fuel. I'm out of fuel, and I'm dead. Well, there we go. Now we got the, yes, now we got the obligatory, you reached the end of the demo message. Thank you so much for playing the Veinrider demo. Wishlisting the game greatly helps the corporation, it's really just me actually though, to develop more biomes, missions, and upgrades. Stay tuned for more. And indeed, yeah, it's a solo person as far as I'm aware. Solo developer. And frankly, this is great. I love the aesthetic, the sort of chill vibes that it gives you, despite being actually quite hectic, because obviously you're trying your very best, but there are, I'm going to say it right now, it feels like pretty low stakes, but in a rather intense way. I know that sounds funny, but that is actually kind of how it feels, because you're really wanting to go as far as you possibly can, right? You're trying to get as far as you possibly can, and it's all to do with your own decision making. Like, do you want to go down here? Do you want to go down here? Do you want to get blue gems? Do you want to get red gems? Do you want to go through the settlement right here? Like, look at this. Look at what I can do right now. I can literally just charge through this settlement extremely fast. But this is an extremely efficient way of getting gems. Look at how many gems I'm actually gaining by doing this. I'm getting so many gems. It's insanely lucrative to go like this. And I can imagine that in the full game, this is probably going to be a strategy. I mean, look at it. Look at the strategy. It's amazing. So yeah, I would definitely recommend just trying it out. It's an extremely small game. It's like 100 MB or something like that, so you can download it very, very quickly. If you want to try out the demo, then there is a link in the description. Also add it to your Steam wishlist if you like what you've seen here. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to see how far we can get here, and then we'll see. How many gems can I actually get without dying right now? Okay, I feel like I can probably go forever here, with the exception of my fuel, of course. I actually made it to the end of the demo just by going through the settlement. That is actually quite funny. Look at that. Wow. That is insanely cool. That is really, really fun, in my opinion. Can I go up here? Yes, I can! Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, I love it. Yeah, see, now this is exactly what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing you want from an upgrade-centric game, and Veinrider does that perfectly. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.